Always straight to the point. The UPN 50 10 o'clock news. Due to the following sports presentation, UPN Shockwave Cinema can be seen tomorrow night at 8. Stay tuned for the Pistons and the LA Lakers next on UPN 50.
The following is a special presentation of the Palace Sports and Entertainment Network.
Budweiser presents Detroit Pistons basketball.
Welcome to another exciting night of NBA basketball. Tonight, live from the Palace, it's the Pistons and the Los Angeles Lakers. The NBA's best, the Lakers play the Palace tonight. The Pistons hoping some luck of the Irish and some continued good play will lead them to what would be a resounding win. Good evening, everybody. I'm George Blaha with my partner, Kelly Tripucka, and KT. Did St. Patrick's Day come early for the Washington Wizards last night?
I think the Leprechauns visited the MCI Center. The Pistons are going to meet a Laker team that's 24-8 on the road this year. They are definitely the league's best, but they had a 19-game winning streak snap last night, and the Pistons are going to meet an angry Laker team, but it just proves they can be beat, George.
You know, Cal, the Pistons are playing some of their best basketball of the season on this homestand. As you see, averaging better than 114, shooting better than 50%. They're doing it inside, they're doing it on the break, and they're forcing some turnovers.
Yeah, I think the key stat there is the 51% field goal shooting. The Pistons are going to need those type of numbers against the Lakers because the Lakers are the NBA's best defensive teams. They hold people to 41% shooting, so the Pistons are going to have to find some easy ways to get buckets.
One Piston's been on a tear during the homestand for George Irvin. Jerry Stackhouse, averaging almost 31.5. Throw in 4 assists and 3 boards and some red-hot shooting, too.
Maybe, George, the best streak that he's had all year, playing with a lot of confidence. You see the shooting percentage way up. Jerry's finding ways to score within his game. He's getting out on a fast break. He's shooting a jumper, playing with a lot of confidence.
You know who else is playing with confidence, especially in his last 2? The X Factor, Christian Laettner.
Really big numbers the other night against Orlando. They're going to need that type of effort from Christian. We've talked about him being the X factor in the past. How about 17 boards against the Magic and 8 on the offensive end? They would sure like to see those type of numbers tonight.
All right, let's talk about him. The big fella, the leading candidate, one of the few for MVP, Shaquille O'Neal. Look at the season-long numbers, and he's been hotter lately.
Oh, unstoppable as far as I'm concerned. He is the MVP. He will be. If he's not, they ought to be in an investigation. Of course, he's from New Jersey, so I'm a little partial. That's where he was born. But Shaquille O'Neal, so strong inside, block shots, rebounds. They are now a dominant defensive team, and he leads the attack.
On the 6th of March, he had the first 60-point, 20-rebound performance in the NBA since Wilt did it in 1969. He put 61 on the Clippers. But he gets help every night, especially from Kobe Bryant.
Well, there's no question he gets help. Kobe Bryant's coming into his own. You see those type of numbers, shoots the ball very well. He's their breakdown guy. He can shoot the 3. He'll step out and knock down the jump shot, but he's so good at slashing and creating his own shot. And Kobe Bryant has also become a top defender along with Shaquille O'Neal, because he has started to shut down people, the other opponent's top scorers at times.
Yep, Shaq and Kobe are here, and the Pistons have won 4 of their last 5. Stay with us before a full house at the Palace for all the action on the Pistons Television Network.
32.75.
I didn't bring my purse.
taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
It did look good on him.
What is your financial destination? Do you know how to get there? We can steer you in the right direction. To reach your destination, you need more than a bank. You need Michigan National.
When I was a boy, my mama used to call me home for dinner.
Howie! Howie!
I'd run through the streets like a maniac trying to get home, and when I'd get there, it would always be spaghetti day. I wanted pizza, like this Hungry Howie's pizza, with dough made fresh daily, with zesty tomato sauce and 100% real mozzarella, with crust you can order in 8 flavors. Anthony! Run out and get me another pizza, would ya?
Now double up with a large fresh-baked 2-topping pizza, just $7.99.
My job doesn't leave me much time for myself. That's why HAP was such a smart choice for my health care. HAP gives me options without running me all over town. No matter where I go, I can relax, knowing HAP is there for me every step of the way. I see HAP as healthcare coverage for the whole person, and that's something I can believe in.
Get to Meijer for the Pistons center court featured items. You know, a million reasons, a single store. They've got all kinds of stuff. Wouldn't you like to rip into this delicious bruschetta sauce stuffed crust pizza? Get 2 for just $11. And for a sweet finish, pick up some Edie's ice cream. All half-gallon varieties of this mouth-watering treat are 2 for only $6.
The weekend's here. One day with sunshine, one day with clouds. I'll sort that out tonight after the Pistons.
The newest breed of secret agent is always ready for action.
You don't feel used to.
Secret Agent Man.
Saturday at 2 on UPN 50.
Judd, who's performing the next 2 nights right here at the Palace. Let's pause for a moment on the Detroit Pistons television network.
Detroit Pistons basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. By Meijer, a million reasons, a single store. By Kelly Tires and your local Kelly dealer, Bell Tire. By Office Depot, taking care of business. By the Fannie Mae Foundation, showing America a new way home. By Sprite, obey your thirst. Sprite. By the Detroit News, there's no news like your news. By AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts. By Delta Dental, Michigan's leading dental benefits provider. By GMC, do one thing, do it well. By Traverse Bay Casino Resorts, where a great time is a sure thing. By that irresistible taste that makes you say, did somebody say McDonald's? And by National City, follow your own lead.
Let's check the St. Patrick's Day starting lineups for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's start with Shaquille O'Neal. The man in the middle is 7'1" and 335. Blitz Glenn Rice, the 6'8", 11th year guy from Michigan. And A.C. Green, now in his 15th out of Oregon State, joined by Kobe Bryant and Derek Fisher. Or is it Derek Harper? It'll be Ron Harper. Ron O'Hart. And we got everybody's name spelled Irish, as you see Grant Hill, Christian Laettner, Terry Mills, Jerry Stackhouse, and Lindsey Hunter start for the Pistons. Let's go into spotlight now for AutoZone. The last time the Pistons beat the Lakers here at the Palace, they were wearing short pants and great-looking red, white, and blues. Joe Dumars scored 28. Dennis Rodman had 22 rebounds. There's another warm rebound in the ballgame. The Lakers were led by Byron Scott. He hit 20 on the Pistons at the Palace that night. But as it turned out, the ball game wasn't even close, despite the fact the Pistons had to play without Isaiah out with an eye injury. They won it 112-93 and out-rebounded the Lakers, thanks to Dennis Rodman and Bill Laimbeer, 50-29. Now let's go to KAT's keys to winning.
Thank you, George, and happy Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day. You know where I am. I think, first off, you're going to have to zone up on Shaq. Got to make him a passer as much as possible. It's a difficult task, but you got to sit in his lap and make him give it up, too. They need to pound the boards. They can't let Shaq sit in there and pick apples off the tree all night. You got to get a body on him. Try to shove him out. He's over 300 pounds, but you must be physical. And lastly, Pistons need to find easy ways to score. Well, how do you do that? Turnovers. Create turnovers, get on the fast break, get layup, and get to the free throw line. Those are some easy ways you can get points.
Check the officials. Ronnie Nunn, flanked by George Tolliver and Mike Callahan here at the Palace tonight. Phil Jackson with an unbelievable career record. And he's 53, that's right, 53-12 with the Lakers. George Irvin now 4-1 with the Pistons. And they've done it all on the homestand. Wouldn't this be a great send-off to a tough 5 games and 7 nights West Coast trip? But Shaq is standing in the way at 7-1 and 3:35. Grant and the Pistons feel like they got to go at him a little bit. They'll switch up defensively against Shaq and Kobe and the rest of the Lakers. They want to have some movement defensively, at least some trips down the floor, Kelly. Rather
you're going to have
nothing but sag and double team.
You're right. You can't just sit there and keep your eye on Shaq all night as well, because they've got other players. Clint Rice is not too shabby, and neither is Kobe Bryant.
There you see AC Green. And the crowd chanting "Beat LA," as in back in those days when these two met in the finals.
A little different. That's stolen.
Grant knew it.
Oh, absolutely.
Smiled.
You can get away with it, then you try it.
The hand was in the cookie jar. And Mom saw. In this case, Ronnie Nunn. And the basketball will belong to Los Angeles.
They put the clock back up to 12 minutes and will not take any seconds off the clock. Where are they going?
Yep. Jack's in the lane. Terry Mills starts out on him. Stack against Glenn Rice. Shaq 3-time. Off the iron, no, to Terry Mills.
3 times is right. As soon as he got it, you saw a plethora of white shirts.
Crowd standing until the Pistons score. Let's hope they can sit down very soon. Christian's got AC Green on him, one-on-one.
Interesting matchup with Bryant on Lindsey Hunter.
Terry Mills takes Shaq to the baseline. It rims out, though, to Green. Harper deep for Shaq. Lost it off the window.
Shaq was open. A poor pass overthrew him by Harper.
Lindsey threw it up wildly. And the Lakers run it back. Kobe Bryant. A fall away over Stack, and he sticks it.
You know, they've got some gaudy numbers. There's no question about it. That guy has a lot to do with it. How about during that 19-game streak, they averaged over 104 and held opponents to just over 90. Incredible numbers. Plus 14.
Yeah, it's huge. Grant guarded by Rice. Baseline to Christian over AC Green. Tapped and controlled by Kobe.
And they are 17-1 in back-to-back games, which this is for them after the game against Washington last night. That's incredible as well.
We'll get a Christian Laettner foul here. He thinks that's incredible as he looks at Mike Callahan, who made the call. Lakers lead 2-0. The crowd still standing. We've played a little over a minute.
Doubling Kobe in the post because Lindsay having to give away inches.
They dare Harper and he drills it.
They dared him out in LA as well. He was the one guy there we're going to come off and make him shoot the ball as much as possible. Ron Harper used to be a big-time scorer.
Took a lot of time. Here's Christian with a show and go, and he sticks it. It's 5-2 Lakers.
Good quickness by Christian off the high post. A couple of dribbles. He gets it easy.
Kobe over Lindsay, and that's the matchup. We've seen Lindsay cause a lot of problems for two guards. Kobe shot popped out. Lindsay all the way in. Missed on the reverse. Shaq to Kobe Bryant.
Boy, he turned on the Jets to go by Bryant, but that size by Kobe Bryant really hindered the attempt by Lindsay.
Rice with a long gun. He got it.
He's the one guy you can't leave alone because he is definitely a three-point threat. One of the best shooters, if not the best in the NBA.
Threw that one up almost from Flint, his hometown. Nice basket cut by Christian. Missed the scoop. Gets it back. Wheels on AC Green. Sends it. Scores it. Off the glass. Count it and a foul.
Wow, that's great persistence there by Christian Laettner. He just willed himself in there. Missed the first one, but watch the hustle to get it back. The fight and the strong putback.
Christian Laettner with a make. He has all the Piston points. AC Green's foul gave him a chance to make it a three-point trip, and he did. Here's a swipe by Stack. And Harper with a frustration foul hung on, trying to stop the fast break.
Actually, I think the knockaway was from Grant Hill as we get a look at Chick Hearn with a nice screen tie, George.
Look at that. 3,180 in a row. Doing a simulcast for the fans in Los Angeles and all over California. Baseline gunning is Grant. He got it.
I can't think of anything that he would do 3,100 times in a row.
He's got a great job and loves it. More power to him. Rice again. He got it again. This one's a 2, and it's 10-7 Lakers.
See the Pistons trying to get the ball out of the basket and inbound as quickly so they can run it up and catch the Lakers napping.
And Grant against Rice is called for the offensive foul.
Offensive foul number 33, Grant Hill. That's his first Los Angeles out of bounds.
Still haven't heard from Shaquille O'Neal, and we're almost 4 minutes into the ballgame. That must be saying something.
I would agree. Pistons double him. Harper with a basket cut in the reverse.
Another aspect of Shaquille's name where he's a game where he's grown. He's become unselfish. He knows he's going to get double and triple teamed. He's become a much better passer.
Terry Mills from the corner for 3, and it's through. Shaq came out, but not far enough.
Yeah, he kind of strolled out there. He didn't really come out. And you can't leave Terry Mills out there by his lonesome. He'll shoot darts out there.
Shaq working against T. Mills. And the Pistons ruled by Ronnie Nunn illegal defensively. And Terry Mills, who's done a good job so far against Shaquille, will be rested by Eric Montross.
Here's the matchup right here. Terry Mills, you're going to see Shaquille kind of halfway. He's got the arm up in the air, but you got to get up. That's too much room. That doesn't bother a shooter like Terry Mills. AC Green goes to Shaq. 3 on the clock.
Around and off to Christian. Lindsay behind a Montross screen, gunning no to Shaquille O'Neal.
Pretty good look at that as well, as Kobe Bryant lost track of where Lindsey Hunter was.
Pistons down just a deuce, 12-10. It's off Harper. And the Pistons down 12-10 with 7:12 to play in the first. Will take a Palace timeout on the Pistons television network.
No matter what time it is, it's time for McDonald's Sunrise to Sunset specials. Right now, you can get our delicious sausage McMuffin with egg sandwich for breakfast for only 99 cents. And for lunch or dinner, you can get a tender, flaky filet-o-fish sandwich for just 99 cents as well. But you better hurry before the sun goes down on these deals for good.
You get more for your money 'cause McDonald's treats you right.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
What creates professional-grade agility? A wider stance for improved handling. Bigger brakes for driver confidence. And a new suspension for a better ride. A world of innovations, plus one new name. The GMC Suburban is now the all-new, surprisingly agile Yukon XL. GMC, do one thing, do it well.
When Tim Thomas makes a decision, it affects the entire company. So when it comes to choosing a quality group dental plan, he goes with Delta Dental, the nation's leader. With Delta Dental, his employees get the care they need at a cost they can afford. After all, Tim cares about all his people, including the ones he has at home.
Okay, bedtime. Come on.
But Dad, I need to brush my teeth.
Let's do it.
Delta Dental, right where you belong.
Terry Mills, who has a Michigan teammate Loy Vaught with him on the Pistons. Eric Montross has a North Carolina teammate on the Pistons too. In fact, there are 3 sets of college teammates on the Pistons. They'll be featured at the intermission as we head right into March Madness in the college season. And of course, Michigan State will be playing right here at the Palace next week. Hey, log on to PalaceNet.com. Sign up now for Palace Perks. Receive customized emails regarding Palace news, highlights, and special ticket offers. Best of all, Palace Perks is free. Log on to Palace.com now. Sign up. PalaceNet.com. Nothing but net. Christian over AC Green. Got the feeling. Guns it down. 7 for Christian Laettner. And 3 boards in the early going.
Off to an excellent start, and AC Green dared him. Christian responded.
We are tied at 12. Lakers to Shaq. Tripled inside. Finally gives it up with 10 on the clock. Kobe against Grant. A little up and under and a step, says George Tolliver.
Didn't get what they wanted as they tried to go into Shaq, and he fumbled it. But those big, strong hands able to get it back, but it really threw off their continuity and forced into a one-on-one play by Kobe. There's the turnovers. Lakers 4th.
Stack over Harper. Rebound AC Green.
And they do a very good job at that point of the game. They are the best defensive rebounding team and the best rebounding team total in the NBA.
About halfway through the first, we're 12-12. And Glenn Rice misses to Grant. Lindsay checked by Kobe. Playing each other on both ends. Stack a little anxious, lost the handle. Rice ahead to Kobe with a reverse windmill.
Enough said.
14-12 Lakers. Christian against Green. Eric Montross trying to keep it alive, but it's out of bounds off Eric.
They did do a nice job of doing just that, keeping it alive. And Christian is the one they're trying to go to early on here, as he's had the most success But this is hard to defend at any level.
Whoop. His 4th year now out of Lower Merion High School in Philly. Rice fouled on the shot. Stack got him.
In case people don't remember, George, his father, Jelly Bean Bryant, played in this league, and I played against him.
Dad had a lot of talent.
Joe Bryant, he goes by.
They're the league rankings for the Lakers, and you mentioned rebounding. They're also holding people, as Kel said, to only 41% from the floor. All the numbers impressive, but those two jump out.
They do, and as well, they take care of the ball, George. They only have average 14 turnovers a ball game, 2nd in the league. So, I mean, you add all these things up between their defense, and they rebound very well. They don't turn the ball over. It's no wonder they've got that gaudy record.
You've got a very clean game when you turn it 15 times or less.
You got it.
And they average under 15.
That's exactly right.
Glenn Rice makes twice. He has 7. He and Christian high in the game. Lakers lead by 4, 16-12, 5 and 12 to play here in the first.
A little bit of pressure from the Lakers just to take time off from the Pistons setting up.
Eric Montross, Shaq got a piece of it. Out of bounds off AC Green. The clock's at 10.
They're trying to go inside to Eric to keep Shaq busy.
Yeah, they love to have to commit a foul.
Yeah, and induce him into a foul. That was my next point.
Yeah. Eric to Lindsay. 3 for the long gun. Shaquille with a rebound to Kobe Bryant. Glenn Rice for the long 2.
Such a weapon, though, when you can throw the ball off the floor as quickly as they do. The shooters run the spots, and you make that cross-court pass, you're going to get a good look, particularly if it's by Glenn Rice.
Pistons haven't been able to get much going on the running game, that's for sure. Michael Curry is on for Grant, gives to Lindsay, who goes to Stack for 3. It's through. That's big. They'd hit a lull, but Jerry pulls him back within 3, 18-15.
Good patience, keep the offense spread, and suck the defense in. You'll get open looks.
Phil Jackson won't wait. He takes a Laker timeout with 4:20 left in the first on the Pistons television network.
There's something special about the folks who work at AutoZone. The fact that they know more than a thing or two about looking up parts and solving problems. Their willingness to go the extra mile. And their belief in doing what's right. So it's no wonder why millions of customers turn to us each week for help in getting back on the road. Because working at AutoZone means taking pride in taking care of people.
Company, proud sponsor of the Detroit Pistons. Great tasting Smithfield Lean Generation Pork is available in many fine supermarkets near you.
Never thought we'd get that brother of yours married off.
Yeah, no kidding.
How you doing? How's the kids?
Kids are good. You know, we're thinking of buying a house.
You got the down payment saved?
We're getting there.
How about your credit?
I don't know.
You don't know? You think buying a house is like buying a loaf of bread?
Understanding your credit is the first step toward owning a home. Call for the new free guide on credit from the Fannie Mae Foundation and for a list of lenders and credit counselors.
Don't miss out when Jerry Stackhouse and the Pistons take to the air against the Charlotte Hornets Wednesday, March 29th at the Palace.
Stack and the Pistons against Charlotte after we get home from out west, and that'll be a great game and a very important one. Come on out and see Eddie Jones and Derek Coleman and the rest of the Hornets. Kobe Bryant misses on the long gun. AC Green gets it swiped by Michael Curry. Bounced deep to Jerome, who couldn't quite handle it.
Boy, they had the numbers, too. The 3-on-2. I think Jerome a little excited.
Jerome up front with Michael Curry and Terry Mills. John Crotty on for Lindsay in the backcourt was stacked. And Michael Curry bumps Rice. They're trying to do anything to slow him down. He has a quick 9. Pistons' 3rd team foul. The Lakers have 2.
Well, they don't have exactly what you call a true point guard, at least in the starting lineup. Ron Harper handles it most of the time. They'll come in with Derek Fisher. He's more of a point guard and a ball handler.
Shaq doubled. Nice deep bounce to Harper. Pistons knock it out. Jerome Williams was 7 on the clock. Lakers 18, Pistons 15. LA had won 19 straight until they lost last night in Washington. AC Green misses the open set, really, and the Pistons come the other way.
Boy, did they dare him or what?
Sure enough did. Terry Mills with the long gun, no. Kobe Bryant down real deep to Stack. Forget about it down there.
Now, folks at home are probably going, you know, how can you let him do that? Well, folks, you don't realize how strong and how big and how massive this man is. You need a truck to move him out of there.
Yep. Mike Curry off the iron to Kobe.
Really a good matchup, too, in the game. Keep an eye on AC Green and Jerome Williams.
Pistons shooting less than 40%. That'll hurt you against LA. Here's Stack against Kobe, and he fouled him. First on Kobe Bryant. We want to take a look at the standings in the league. The Pistons looking to stay in the playoffs and maybe improve their status in the race. Right now at the 7th spot in the East at +1 on break even. Indiana with 44 wins leads the East. The Lakers with 53 wins lead the West.
Well, they're going to get over 60, and
they're playing 8-15 basketball. Robert Horry for AC Green. Big fellow from Alabama.
And the Pistons schedule, George, doesn't get much easier as well. Starting tonight, 19 games left, and out of those 19, 13 are against teams with above 500 records.
A lot of roadies.
And most of them, exactly right, most of them on the road.
Derek Fisher checks in, gives to Horry, missed the tray.
Horry, another guy that can shoot the 3.
Bronny against Fisher. Nice deep bounce. Jerome lost the handle, but Crotty gets it back. Now the clock has 8 on it for Stack against Rice for 3. Jerome keeps it alive. Crotty knocked away by Harper to Fisher, and now Glenn Rice with the pull-up gun. Terry Mills boards.
Well, that's confident shooting with no one underneath, but we've seen him make that a number of times.
Lakers 20, Pistons 17, 2 left in the first. John Crotty on the drive, sets up Jerome. Jerome Williams, the junkyard dog, with his first deuce, and the Pistons are within 1.
I think Shaq getting a little upset that they're not going to him. He's not really involved at either end.
Phil Jackson may have sensed that. He'll take a 20-second timeout here with 1:48 to play in the first at the Palace, a big house, and the big guy, Shaquille O'Neal, talking to Phil Jackson, try to get him untracked. And Shaquille O'Neal, the top 3 in the NBA in points, rebounds, and blocks in the same season since 73-74, since blocks became an official stat. Only 4 times has it been done, twice by Kareem, once by Bob McAdoo in the 74 season. McAdoo, a one-time Piston, and Shaq on track to do it this season.
Well, he's second in scoring and rebounding. He's first in field goal percentage. He's third in blocks. He's also 5th in minutes, just to throw it in there.
He's the franchise, no matter what Kobe's fans think. And you know what? Kobe'd be the franchise in a lot of other places.
Most places, I would say.
Derek Fisher working against Crotty. Out of their 22nd timeout, let's see what they do with Shaq in the lane. Down goes Michael Curry, and he's called for the block. Grant Hill will replace Stack. Curry with 5.
LA trying to figure out their offense. A lot of discussion out there between Harper and Rice, just exactly what's transpiring and what they're not getting involved in quickly enough.
This is doing a good job defensively.
Well, see, they're just daring. They're sitting Shaq's lap. There's no illegal defense.
And Harper had a layup, but he was bumped, missed it. Then the Pistons don't hang on to it, and the Lakers get 24 more.
No illegal defense on the strong side, so they're just daring anything to be shot.
Kobe Bryant back in the LA lineup, quickly to Rice. Well, one way to handle that. 4 out of 6 for 11 for Glenn Rice.
He's got the quick trigger and really sets himself, squares himself beautifully.
Perry Mills. This is the 3. Rice boards. We have 1:10 to play in the first. Lakers by 3, 22-19. Shaq against Terry Mills, who's played him well. Shaq with a half hook short. Rebound comes to Michael Curry. And Robert Horry is going to be whistled for the foul. Lakers had it to give.
They've done a nice job in keeping Shaquille, for the most point, at one step out further than he likes, and that's been the difference in him making a few more.
The entire Piston team involved defensively, but give Terry Mills a lot of credit. Grant Wheels leans a little long to Rice.
Nice closeout.
And now Fisher. And the Lakers have the pass skid through Horry underneath. And with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter, that's seen a combined now 11 turnovers. Here come the Pistons.
Very surprising. They've been sloppy, the Lakers.
Grant nearly lost it there. Now he fires off the dribble.
They'll hold for one here with 15 on the clock.
Neither team has played its best here in the first. The Pistons close, very, very close. 5 seconds for Kobe, off balance gun with 2.6 on the clock. And Grant Hill's second foul will put Kobe Bryant on the line.
Just like the Pistons do with Grant Hill, they try to put Kobe Bryant in a situation to let him break down the defense one-on-one. They'll go into a 1-4 set, and he'll try to make something happen off the dribble. If not, the double team will come in and he'll kick it to a shooter.
Big Travis Knight out of Connecticut will give Shaq just an extra couple seconds rest here.
Bryant, usually a reliable free throw shooter at over 83%, didn't get the first one there. Didn't get either one.
And the team that's last in the league in free throw percentage, thanks mainly to Shaq. This is 2 out of the hands of Kobe Bryant to finish the first, and the Pistons are within 3 of Phil Jackson's Lakers. 22-19 LA after 1 on the Pistons television network.
Good evening, folks.
Hold the door, hold the door. Okay, hold that elevator. Hold it. One more. Whoa. Hey, open the door. Somebody get that, please. People, somebody press the button. Frank, come on, I can see you in there. Please open the door. Hey, come on, we're reasonable people here. Hey, look. Oh, that's my Bud Light.
Hit it, Frank.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
I can't shake them.
Is this going on?
Make it a Bud Light.
No matter what time it is, it's time for McDonald's Sunrise to Sunset specials. Right now, you can get our delicious sausage McMuffin with egg sandwich for breakfast for only 99 cents. And for lunch or dinner, you can get a tender, flaky Filet-O-Fish sandwich for just 99 cents as well. But you better hurry before the sun goes down on these deals for good.
You get more for your money 'cause McDonald's treats you right.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
OmniPoint is a wireless phone, but it's much more.
Harold, I want a divorce.
It receives faxes, stock reports, news flashes, email. How does OmniPoint do so much? Simple. It's the only wireless phone with a brain.
Harold, I don't want a divorce. OmniPoint.
Wireless takes the next step.
Kid's got an arm. I know. I'm a scout. I got an eye for talent. I spotted these Kellys at Bell Tire. They've got everything I look for in a tire, including long mileage. Going the distance means everything. See what I mean? I've discovered some pretty great names in my day.
Bell Tire.
My Kelly's from Bell Tire. And whoever that guy is.
Grant and the Pistons within 3 of the Lakers after 1 at the Palace. They're 4-1 on the homestand under George Irvin. We talked to Grant about any changes, subtle as they may be, under George Irvin.
Well, we put a little bit more emphasis on defense and on getting out and running more. And those are 2 things that we weren't doing for the last, few games prior to him coming on board as head coach. So, we're playing better defense. I think one team has scored over 100 points, and that was Boston. Playing with more energy, and we're getting out and running.
One guy who gives him energy is Mikey Moore. And he's on the floor. Grant over Rick Fox, who's just come off the LA bench. A versatile swing man, but Grant got him there baseline. The OmniPoint quick stats show the Lakers outshot the Pistons big time in the first, 43-32.
Neither team really well.
Yeah.
Good.
And Shaq, despite all kinds of attention, drops points 3 and 4, and a Jerome Williams foul means a free throw coming.
Just brute strength. They actually do a pretty good job of keeping them out and holding their ground, but you see, something's got to give there, George, and it was Mikey Moore as Shaq completes the 3-point play, and he's at 51% from the free throw line, and that's an improvement.
You can tell Kobe didn't see if he can catch up with him. Kobe missed 2, and then Shaq made 1. 25-21. LA. Body goes to Grant against Kobe. Michael Curry. Robert Horry boards. Horry, Bryant, Fox, Shaq, and Fisher on the floor for LA. And as we hear the whistle from Mike Callahan, we get a Mikey Moore push. Mikey not as strong as most centers and has to push. Well, think of the disadvantage he's at against Shaq, and Jerome Williams and Mikey will come out in favor of Eric Montross and Christian Laettner, joining Michael Curry, Grant, and John Crotty on the floor.
Well, it's really nothing, George, you can simulate as well. I mean, there's no one like him around. Eric Montross is a big man.
And he's trying to play Shaq right now. Shaq off the glass, got it. Shaq was 7.
But that man is bigger.
Lakers by 6. Is he as strong as Wilt Chamberlain? Chick Hearn, of course, the voice of the Lakers during all the time Wilt played. Out there says maybe not quite yet. Grant to the baseline, and Kobe bought on the up fake. But Chick said, Kelly, that he might be wrong. Shaq might be stronger. He just doesn't flex as much as Wilt did. He's not, that kind of player quite the way Wilt was.
I might tend to agree in that respect. Wilt, you saw the strength all the time. Shaquille more subtle about it, and of course Wilt had those rippling muscles, and Shaq will tell you he's got them too. He's big luggage now because he says he's got handles, but he's got a lot of everything.
Grant gets 1, and then Shaq can't quite hold on. It's out of bounds to the Pistons. Shaq in a quick glare down with Ronnie Nunn, one of the officials.
Didn't agree.
Montross trying to take it right to him and draw a foul. He drew a little bump, but no whistle. They knock it away. Fox to Kobe, and Christian can't stop that finish. Kobe Bryant, sensational there. Count count it, and a foul.
And George, I thought Christian did a heck of a job getting back and preventing the layup. He goes after him and fouls him. How about that? Not only for the strength, but the balance to keep an eye on the basket, control it, and still get it off the window. Sensational play.
Kobe Bryant was 7, and the Lakers lead by 8. Roddy mugged and finally falls. They just plain knocked him down in front of George Tolliver. I mean, it's nice work if you can get it for Derek Fisher, but how that wasn't called, I don't know.
Well, it was a late reach-in right there by Derek Fisher as he's running by. The call wasn't made, and that tripped up John just enough where he lost his dribble. Watch. Fisher will reach in right there, and then John loses control of the basketball and kicks it out of bounds, but you're right, there was contact.
Maybe you don't call it if there's no turnover, but here's an alley-oop to Shaq for the stuff. Fox with a nice feed.
And George, I didn't think he was going to get it. I thought he threw it too high.
And against Fox, Michael Curry goes to work, but we'll get a timeout here. The official timeout comes at the 9:53 mark of the first half. Lakers 32, Pistons 22 at the Palace. This is the Pistons Television Network.
Teresa Weatherspoon at the buzzer at 3. Crowd is absolutely stunned. One of the most amazing finishers in the WNBA. Beautiful, beautiful. Unbelievable. She put it in. And the Liberty win game 2.
You live your life chasing dreams. National City is in the business of helping you catch them. You know where you want to go, and National City can help you get there. Because we realize our savings and investment plans are more than financial services. They are bridges to your dreams. National City. Follow your own lead.
Can Sprite make you a more extreme mountain biker? Not if you don't stay on your bike. All Sprite does is quench your thirst.
Maybe those sharp pointy rocks will stop them.
Nope.
Well, this is how you get easy baskets. You're going to see Shaq in the post right here against Montroff. The pass in the corner to Fox. Shaq will just spin off him. Christian Laettner needs to come over a little bit more and pick this pass off. But to tell you the truth, I thought he threw it too high. But Shaq is big enough to go get those and flush it home.
There is Shaquille O'Neal and Grant Hill. Kobe and Grant.
Couple of high,
quick
high flyers there.
They catch the Vipers on ice Sunday, April the 2nd at 6. They host the Orlando Solar Bears. That'll be a family night special. You get 4 tickets, 4 dogs, some popcorn, and 2 Viper t-shirts for as low as $45. Call right now at 248-377-0100 or log on to palacenet.com. Michael Curry makes twice, and the Pistons cut the lead to 8. Jerry Stackhouse about to return. Lindsey, Michael Curry, Christian, Eric Montross, and Grant on the floor against Ori Bryant, Shaq, Fox, and Fisher.
Shaq's the hot man lately in the last couple of minutes.
The turn and gun baseline goes, and when he makes those, he can score 60 or 70.
You're right. When he can get that shot, as that was pretty good defense by Montross. If he's making turnaround 8-10 footers, it's a long night, folks.
9 points in 2.5 second quarter minutes for Shaq. Grant hard to the hole on Kobe, and that's really going to hurt. Ronnie Nunn will call it on Grant, and that's 3.
Now, I sense this one coming. You're going to see here as Grant makes a good move, but then he leans in. He hits Kobe right in the mouth. Right there, leads with that elbow. And Kobe Bryant was still on the floor. That's a pretty good call. Unfortunately, he instigated the contact, and if Kobe was still moving, the defensive man has allowed that ground, that area that he's standing in. Kobe a little sore in the chops.
He paid for it, but Grant paid the price for his third foul and a sit-down.
You're absolutely right.
Kobe Bryant rips the net on the other end. Grant sits for Judd Bushler, stacks back for Michael Curry. Christian against Robert Horry. It's 36-24 LA. Lindsay gets a Montross screen, and that'll be an offensive foul. Terry Mills checks back in.
Eric will have to sit down as he tries to get a little physical. They set the high screen. And you see Eric just lean into him there, George. If you set yourself, the screen is fine as long as your teammate uses it.
8:50 left in the half. The Pistons will take a timeout. They trail by 12, 36-24 to the Lakers on the Pistons television network.
I'm serious. Whenever guys find out I have a cat, they freak.
You kidding me? I love cats.
Of course, my cat's not like other cats.
Well, sure he isn't.
He gets so jealous if anyone drinks my Bud Light. Anyway, I'll go get changed.
You're right. Stupid cats.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
Look at you, too.
Make it a Bud Light.
Do you need a partner with solutions for your technology-based business problems? An elite team of professionals to enhance your career path with? A studio to produce your multimedia or advanced design needs? You need Trillium Teamologies, the team that works for you. Call 248-584-2080. That's Trillium Teamologies. They'll make the difference. 248-584-2080. Call them today.
Pair a day will keep the upset away. Hey, trust me, I got plenty of them.
Pistons down a dozen to the Lakers. Just under 9 to play first half here at the Palace. The minor league leaders showing the top scoring tandems in the league. At 51-1, Shaq and Kobe, Grant and Stack are second. At 50.4, those two tandems way ahead of everybody else. And so far, the Laker twosome leads the Pistons duo 20-10 in this ballgame. Shaq against Terry Mills, who played him great off the get-go. Missed it, but gets it back. Missed another one to Christian, who cradles this rebound.
Did a nice job getting that first one. He knew he missed it.
Great play by Lindsay. Sets up Bushler. It's off the iron to Kobe.
In fairness to Judd Bushler, he hasn't had a lot of minutes, and as a shooter, you need to shoot the basketball.
Rick Fox misses. Kobe Bryant gets it back. The Lakers have been a step quicker than the Pistons, despite the fact they played last night. Fisher with a dish. Horry gives it up to Fox, but we're going to get a 3-second call.
It's a good call. Robert Horry should have shot the basketball. He or Derek Fisher. And by that time, the extra pass caused the 3-second violation.
Who leads Phil Jackson's Lakers in rebounding tonight? Kobe Bryant with 5. He also has 5 feeds and 9 points. Stack sticks it for the Pistons over Rick Fox. He has 7, and the Laker lead is 10. 7:48 to play in the half. Robert Horry's shot pops out, but a whistle.
Terry
Mills foul.
Trying to block out Shaquille O'Neal. And that basket would have counted had it gone as well. As the shot goes up, Shaquille O'Neal trying to get across the lane. They hook arms, and unfortunately they give it to T. Mills.
Terry's done a good job on Shaq. Made him miss there. Lindsay, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Fisher took the charge, says George Tolliver, who is not making any friends at the Palace tonight.
Well, coming away from us, watch the guess by Derek Fisher. See, Lindsay stumbled a little bit, and Fisher guessed right.
Or he misses to Christian. 6 rebounds for Christian Laettner. As the Pistons trail by 10. And Mike Callahan has one on Kobe Bryant. That's his third. So Grant's had to sit with 3, and Kobe will head for the Laker bench now with his third. Brian Shaw, the veteran, will replace him.
And Kobe Bryant trying to beat Jerry Stackhouse across the lane, thought he was there. As they met, contact was made, and they give it to Kobe, who sits with 3.
Jack will trigger for the Pistons. The clock's at 17. Lindsay against Fisher. Stack against Shaw. Nice spin. Shaw gets a piece. That's got to be Piston basketball. Off LA with the clock now at 9.
They couldn't miss that one, George.
No. Or he thought they might, though.
Well, even you'd shoot it better than that.
Lindsey Hunter fires. That's off the iron. The Pistons have not been able to shoot it straight tonight. They're 9 for 28, Kelly.
Well, there's a reason. That's why the Lakers lead the league in field goal percentage defense at 41%.
Fisher with a miss. And the Pistons all over the rebound, and Judd Bushler and Christian fight over it and knock it out of bounds.
Had a couple of those. Let's remember, it's not so much the shots that Shaquille blocks, but it's also the ones that he makes the other team think about and alters as well.
No question about it.
Well, it starts with him, but there's some other qualities in the Laker defense that go along with that.
So the turnover numbers, the Pistons have 10. Lakers 6. Shaq outside of Brian Shaw. Clock at 15. Shaquille with a leaning hook, and he hit it.
They do a nice job, George, of going back to him. He gives it up, reestablished position. I think that's something that he's grown with the last couple of years as well.
Here's Stack all the way through the Lakers for the jam.
No defense for that, as Terry Mills took Shaquille O'Neal out of the middle by being around that three-point line, and the lane opened up.
Shaq with a jump catch, a pump fake, and a sweet hook off the square. He has 13 now in the second, only 2 in the first.
A little patient on that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, was it? Christian inside on Ori. Nice little wheel, laid it up and in, lefty. Count that baby, and a foul. You gotta love that move.
How about 1, 2, 3 fakes? Christian Laettner had him jumping out of the plane a couple of times.
Check this out.
Well, Paratrooper Club, 1, 2, and Ori, where did he go? Christian says, yes.
And he sticks it from the stripe. Christian with 10 and 6 boards. Pistons within 9. Rick Fox against Judd. And he fires short. Terry Mills captures the rebound for Lindsay. Pistons with a chance to run maybe. Stack with a pull-up 3. Lucky was hit on the shot. He thought so. Fisher penetrates all the way to the rim. Terry Mills with another rebound. Lakers run back with the best of it. Christian, though, gets to the goal. A dozen for Christian Laettner.
And Shaquille O'Neal is not getting back on defense, and the Pistons doing a good job of taking advantage of it, George, right now. They're running it, and he's a little tired.
He almost plays Wilt Minnick. Nobody plays those. Jack calls for a deep foul first, says Ronnie Nunn.
You're right, Wilt never came.
No basket. Jack nearly never comes out.
Pistons on offense starting to heat up, and a nice penetration by Lindsey Hunter got Christian Laettner lay-in. He's played well.
Perry Mills has played well, yet Shaq has 15. Fouls Christian Laettner's second. That's one guy you don't want to sit down right now.
Line drive goes by Shaq. Interesting stat. The Lakers, as we talked about, the worst free throw shooting team in the NBA at just under 69%. If you take away Shaq's makes and miss, George, they become a 78% free throw shooting team.
Sure. Well, he got 2 more, though. Kelly has 17.
Well, that makes an almost 10%.
Alley-oop to Stack. And he has drawn a foul. Lindsay with a sweet feed. Brian Shaw with a foul. Christian will get a rest. Jerome Williams checks in for him. And as Stack steps to the stripe, let's check what's on tap. Brought to you by Bud Light. Friday night, the 31st at 8. Coach Scott Skiles brings the Phoenix Suns in. It's a Sprite family night with Penny Hardaway and Jason Kidd for as low as $69. You get 4 tickets, 4 soft drinks, 2 t-shirts, a large Domino's pizza. That's strong. To order, call 248-377-0100. What's on tap? Brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. Here's Judd Bushler with a steal.
Read the play perfectly. A poor pass by Fox.
Judd pass inside, gets away from Stack, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 10. Montross trying to scoop it. Shaq took it off the underside of the rim for Fisher, and the Lakers are on the run. 3-on-1, and Glenn Rice is back in time for the dunk.
Well, it all starts with a poor decision by Eric. On there, he should have pulled up and taken the jump shot. He tried to do something he can't do, and that led to the run out and the layup by the Lakers.
Stack fouled before he threw a circus shot up and in off the glass. Brian Shaw's second. Lakers lead it 44-34. Jerry Stackhouse at the stripe. We start the clock for you on a hot ticket offer for the Hornets on the 29th. Why not? For the next 10 minutes, starting right now, $28 seats will be discounted to just $10. You're on the clock the next 10 minutes. Call right now. Salespeople are standing by for this hot ticket offer at 248-377-0100 or visit palacenet.com for details. Huge playoff implications that night. Free throws go. Stack has a dozen, but the Lakers get 2 back from Shaq, and he has 19. Curry against Shaw. Backs him now. Rice comes to double. Michael Curry wide open. Down it goes.
Good recognition. If you get doubled, someone's open. They keep it spread and find the open shooter.
46-38 LA. Shaquille sticks another. He has 21, 19 of them in the second.
Starting to heat up.
Jerome down the lane, scoops and scores. They're going inside, hoping Shaq will foul somebody. You know how many fouls he has? 0. Lakers take time, 3:17 till halftime. They lead the Pistons at the Palace 48-40. This is the Pistons Television Network.
Mario Perillo here, taking you to Italy with Domino's new Italian Originals Chicken Grill Pizza. Now for only $10.99 a night, travel with me through tender chicken, marinated in Italian spices. Meander through slice after slice of Tuscany with seasoned onions. Marvel at the colors of the peppers, red, yellow, and green. New Domino's Italian Originals Chicken Grill Pizza on a special crust for only $10.99. This promises to be the pie of a lifetime.
How much power do you really need? The Sierra Extended Cab has the most powerful standard engine of any truck in its class. Not because you need it now, but because one day you will. And being prepared for that day is what having a professional-grade truck is all about. The GMC Sierra, above and beyond.
Feeling
having gas pains?
In this Sunday's Detroit News and Free Press, find out if we'll ever get relief from pumped-up fuel prices. Will it get worse before it gets better? And the state is talking about genetic screening of infants. The technology's ready. Are you?
Plus, Oscar predictions, tips on buying trees and shrubs, and great savings from ABC Warehouse, Target, CVS, and more.
This Sunday's Detroit News and Free Press. You'll get so much out of it because we put so much into it. All for just $1.50. Pick it up. Or for home delivery, call 1-800-395-3300.
It's time for tonight's on-time delivery, brought to you by Domino's. Here's the delivery. Lindsay to Stack for the stuff. That's our on-time delivery. Call Domino's now to get your piping hot pizza in time for the start of the second half. Domino's Pizza, delivering 1 million smiles a day. Here's the guy who gave some smiles to the Michigan State Spartan football fans with that Citrus Bowl win over Steve Spurrier and the Florida Gators. Head coach Bobby Williams.
So you got your seats.
Yeah, good ones. Mikey Moore checks in. Bobby Williams and all his staff actually watching the ball game tonight. Glenn Rice over Michael Curry. And another Flint guy. And he has 15. Jerome trying to get to the basket, and that's a block on Rice.
Good call by Ronnie Nunn, as Rice may have actually gotten the charge had he stayed where he was. The last minute he moved in front, tried to get better position, and it probably cost him.
Jerome not getting quite as much work done on the boards in the last couple of ball games.
It's hard to do it every night. And plus, teams realize what your abilities are, and sometimes they put some spotter on you all the time.
Our game's brought to you by HAP, your health plan quality leader. Ford salaried employees. Check out HAP during enrollment March 21st to the 29th. You'll agree that HAP offers you more. HAP, good thinking. Jerome missed them both.
Lakers give Shaq a rest, and Travis Knight will take over in the middle. Quite a drop-off.
See how long Shaq rests. Rest of the half, maybe. They lead by 10. 50-40. Rice lost the handle. Stack trying to run it right at him. Goes to Lindsay. The sideline triple try, no. Mikey Moore couldn't quite handle the rebound. Shaw, Fisher, Travis Knight, Fox, and Rice for the Lakers, who lead 50-40.
The scoring really drops off for the Lakers.
And Shaw misses. Jerome had the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Travis Knight. So the Pistons will have the basketball. Lindsay and Stack, with Jerome, Michael Curry, and Mikey Moore on the floor for the Pistons, finishing off a 6-game homestand. They won 4 of the first 5.
You saw 50 points or so sitting on the bench for the Lakers.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Michael Curry with the drive. This will be LA ball.
They tried to get it to Mikey Moore on the drive. Couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. Lakers basketball. There's the field goal percentage. A tough night so far for the Pistons at 39%. The Lakers not bad at 50%.
Shaq helped them a whole lot.
Ton.
As the Lakers set up outside, they made an offensive foul on Brian Shaw. That's his 3rd personal.
Well, that's the last 3 possessions for LA has got them 2 turnovers and a missed shot. Not taking advantage. The Pistons haven't either, as well, as they haven't done anything in their last 2 possessions.
Ron Harper, champ with Phil Jackson in Chicago in 96, 97, and 98. Back in the ball game for Coach Jackson and the Lakers now. They lead 50-40, just over a minute and a half to play in the half. Kobe Bryant and Grant Hill both on the bench with 3 fouls. Shaquille O'Neal resting. With a tired arm, he has scored 21. Lindsay for 3. Mikey Moore skies for the rebound and sticks it back and scores it.
Just jumping over the top of everybody else. No one got a body on Mikey Moore. Travis Knight nowhere to be found.
Travis Knight cutting his Fisher. Glenn Rice fires and fills it. He has 17.
It's recognizing the situation and getting the ball to people who can put it in the hole. Fisher to Rice.
7 for 9 for Glenn Rice. He hasn't hurt that shooting percentage of theirs either. 9 for 15, by the way, for Shaq. 52-42 Lakers. Gary Stackhouse.
Over the top. Out of bounds. Laker ball.
The Lakers lead 52-42. Harper runs up the hook. Travis Knight for the stick back stuff.
And why did that happen? Because Mikey Moore left to help out to try to go for the block. And that was his man, Travis Knight, who took up the slack and able to flush it back.
12 turnovers now for the Pistons. They give it back to LA again.
Last 4 or 5 possessions really haven't gotten them much, George.
Back going for the steal.
Here we got it too.
8 seconds to play in the half. Rice with 5 seconds. He knew it was going up. Jerome pulls it down. And at the half, the Pistons trail by 12. It's the Lakers 54 and the Pistons 42 at the half at the Palace. Shaquille O'Neal smiling. He has scored 21 for Phil Jackson on the Pistons television network.
$32.75.
I didn't bring my purse.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
It did look good on her.
There's a million reasons and a single story.
Ryan, the bus is here.
Eat something, Megan. Honey, we've got to choose a healthcare plan tonight. Ow.
Bring your math homework home. That's why they call it homework. HAP seems to cover a lot.
Well, yeah, and the kid's doctor's with HAP, so...
That's a plus.
The bus left. Can we get a ride?
HAP.
HAP.
Hap what?
For information, call 313-872-8100.
You know, we all need to get to bed a lot earlier.
OmniPoint is more than a wireless phone. It gives you horoscopes.
Oh, yeah.
Stock reports.
Oh, no.
Receives faxes.
Oh, no.
Delivers news.
Oh, no.
Voicemail.
Fred, this is Human Resources.
Oh, no.
How does OmniPoint do so much? Simple. It's the only wireless phone with a brain. It even gives you lottery results.
Yahoo! OmniPoint.
Wireless takes the next step.
Nobody in America sells more office products to more businesses than Office Depot.
You can shop our store. Or you can shop our catalog.
You can shop online.
Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Office Depot, taking care of business.
We could see a couple of drops and a couple of flurries sometime this weekend. I'll let you know when, tonight after the Pistons.
The newest breed of secret agent is always ready for action.
You don't feel used to it.
Secret Agent Man.
Saturday at 2 on UPN 50. Detroit Pistons basketball is brought to you in part by HAP. HAP is healthcare coverage for the whole person. By OmniPoint Communications. Wireless takes the next step. and by that irresistible taste that makes you say, did somebody say McDonald's?
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
The Lakers 54 and the Pistons 42. It's halftime at the Palace. George Blaha along with Kelly Tripucka and KT. The Lakers getting, for the most part, better shots. I guess you get some great shots when Shaquille O'Neal is either down deep or setting somebody who's wide open outside after they sag down on him.
Well, there's no question about it that it helped your shooting percentage. The Lakers shot 50%, the Pistons in the high 30s, but Shaquille O'Neal, the big second quarter, George, with 19 of his 21. Glenn Rice has had a real good ball game. I don't feel the Lakers have played very well. The Pistons have missed some opportunities, I guess you could say. Grant Hill saddled with the 3 fouls. This certainly hasn't been what was advertised, because Kobe Bryant sat a lot of times with the 3 fouls. Grant Hill has sat with the 3. So I'm sure George Irvin is in the locker room right now saying we've got to find a way to run, because the Pistons are getting outscored on a fast break 11-3.
Yeah, I would say that you're going to see a different second half. The first half sluggish, especially for the Pistons. Stay with us as we're into March Madness now. We'll take a look at some college teammates who play in the Pistons. 3 sets, as a matter of fact. This is the Pistons Television Network.
A great time is a sure thing at Travelers Bay Casino Resorts. A great time is a sure thing. It has a familiar ring. 'Cause it's all here. Life's a ball here. Ready, set. Now let the games begin. A great time is a sure thing. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna grin. That's the business we're in. A great time is a sure thing at Travelers Bay Casino Resorts.
Proud sponsor of the Detroit Pistons. Great tasting Smithfield Lean Generation Pork is available in many fine supermarkets near you.
When some guys get out of work, thinking about that place is the last thing they want to do. And that attitude shows up in their work. You see it all the time. I'm lucky enough to work for a place that treats me the way I want to be treated, like part of a big family. And that shows up in my work, taking care of their cars. Like anybody, when I get out of work, I like to spend time with my own family. But every now and then, I can't help but think, I work for a pretty cool place.
There's a place in America where the sun shines a little brighter in the month of March, where the townfolk reminisce of peach baskets and parquet, where the fruits of hard labor are served up with a smile.
Freshly baked finger rolls.
And folks who visit are always invited to stay as long as they can. Welcome to Bracketville.
The 2000 edition of the Detroit Pistons features 3 pairs of players who played together during their college years. In 1990, freshman Grant Hill joined junior center Christian Laettner at Duke, while Terry Mills and Loy Vaught were teammates at Michigan from 1986 to 1990. And in 1993, freshman Jerry Stackhouse teamed up with senior center Eric Montross at the University of North Carolina.
When Jerry came in, I mean, everybody had heard stories about this guy from Kinston, you know, and he obviously was a highly touted player and an excellent player. He came in and made an immediate impression on all the guys on the squad.
When I was coming into a national championship team. So I mean, I was in a little bit of awe, you know, from that group. I mean, they were a senior group, and coming in, Big E, you know, he was the big guy in the middle. So I knew I had a center and, you know, had some point guards and other good players around. So I was excited to come in and have an opportunity to play. I probably knew a lot more about Terry than he did of me, because he was, you know, highly touted coming out of high school. So I'd read a lot about him. I'd seen him play in tournaments and stuff. So I knew he was a great player. Once I got there, I was happy to find out that he was a great guy as well, and we became friends from right away.
I probably wouldn't have any wild imaginations of being reunited with a Michigan player again, let alone boy. Unfortunately, you know, you kind of look back on those championship years, and unfortunately, we don't have a lot of playing time out there together, but it's definitely good to have him back on the team, and hopefully someday we can both get reunited and be back out on the court together again.
When I first got to Duke, first time we got out there, we played pickup ball. I'm excited, a little nervous. And like, the first time down the court, Christian dunks on me. And, you know, and then Christian's talking trash. And so my first experience with Christian on the court wasn't a good one. But from then on, it was great. From then on, we won championships, and I was just riding on his coattails.
Coach K told us that we had a special player coming. So I just tried to make sure I greeted him as best as I could.
By dunking on me, yeah.
And Grant's not lying. I mean, the very first day he was there, I dunked on him as hard as I could. And
but he hasn't dunked on me since.
And I haven't
Maybe you have once or twice.
I haven't dunked on him since. I haven't dunked on him since. But, you know, that's what happens at Duke. You get initiated into it a little bit. My very first day at Duke, when I was a freshman, Danny Ferry chipped my tooth. So, I mean, it's just something that happens.
We have a good time with the Duke guys and of course the Michigan guys for, you know, when my year, in '93, when our team won it. But it was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun to come in and trade stories back and forth with these guys.
You know, I hear from Leitner every now and again because he's got, I think, 2 rings and we have 1, but that's about it. You know, I'm just proud of our accomplishment and, you know, being here in the Michigan area, when I'm just traveling around the city, people want to bring it up and talk about that great time we had in 1989 when we won it all. So it's always with me. You know, I'm always being constantly reminded of it.
Well, the North Carolina guys and Michigan guys haven't been doing much talking this year. As you know, the teams haven't been doing that. Although Carolina somehow got into the tournament. But now, you know, the biggest thing that we had, we have a nickname for Christian. We call him Mr. March. And it's like every year around this time, man, he's got commercials, Nike commercials, he's got DirecTV commercials. For the next 25 years, even after he's done playing in the professionals, March will be his month.
Oh, ma'am.
Oh.
I think you dropped this.
Toss it back in.
Hello? I haven't forgotten.
I'm on my way.
50 states, one rate, no roaming, and no long-distance charges. AT&T Digital One Rate, now starting at $59.99. So reconnect. There's no reason not to.
Did you put out the garbage? I was just kidding.
My dad was really good with his hands. Could have been a surgeon if he wanted to. He could hear a car driving by and tell you whether it needed a tune-up or if the brakes were starting to go. Doctors and lawyers would stop at his garage asking for professional advice. And after school, he'd let me watch him work his magic on cars. More than anyone, he taught me how to earn my customers' trust. Like Dad, I'm proud to be a professional auto technician and proud of the work we do.
CarQuest, the professional choice.
When I was a boy, my mama used to call me home for dinner.
Howie! Howie!
I'd run through the streets like a maniac trying to get home, and when I'd get there, it would always be spaghetti day. I wanted pizza, like this Hungry Howie's pizza, with dough made fresh daily, with zesty tomato sauce and 100% real mozzarella, with crust you can order in 8 flavors. Anthony! Run out and get me another pizza, would ya?
Now double up with a large fresh-baked 2-topping pizza, just $7.99.
If I couldn't beat every deal, I couldn't sleep at night, which means I'd have to watch a lot of old movies or infomercials. I hate infomercials. Every time there's a sale at ABC, a salesperson gets his wings. When it comes to great deals, I'm not saying our competitors are losers. They're just the opposite of winners.
ABC Warehouse. No losers, just the closest thing to wholesale.
Right now, get this RCA DirecTV system only $97 or less.
Michigan National Bank presents Pistons Trivia. Against which NBA franchise have the Detroit Pistons earned their most wins? Is it the Atlanta Hawks, the Milwaukee Bucks, or the Boston Celtics? We'll have your answer at the end of the game.
Pistons trail by 12 at the half. Stay with us for second half action on the Pistons Television Network.
evening, folks.
Hold the door, hold the door. Hey, Walt, hold that elevator. Hold it. One more. Whoa. Hey, open the door. Let me get that, please. People, somebody press the button. Frank, come on, I can see you in there. Please open the door. Hey, come on, we're reasonable people here. Hey, look. Oh, that's my Bud Light.
Hit it, Frank.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
I can't shake them.
Is this going on?
Make it a Bud Light.
Flip on over to Detroit's new 105.1 FM, The Groove.
ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi.
The Motor City's got its groove back.
We are family.
Motown and more. Detroit's groovin' oldies.
Everything is all right. Uptight.
Make the switch to Detroit's new 105.1 FM, The Groove.
White Castle, what you crave.
What creates professional-grade agility? A wider stance for improved handling. Bigger brakes for driver confidence. And a new suspension for a better ride. A world of innovations, plus one new name. The GMC Suburban is now the all-new, surprisingly agile Yukon XL. GMC, do one thing, do it well.
If you're a carpenter, think of your future. The Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters backs up your skills with negotiating power, world-class training, and job security. The Carpenters and Joiners Union helps protect more than 18,000 carpenters, millwrights, pile drivers, lathers, millmen, and resilient floor decorators across the state. Your efforts will be backed by excellent pay and good working conditions, protected benefits, and pensions. Get organized. Phone the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters today.
Here are your halftime stats brought to you by the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights. The Lakers shot 50% to the Pistons 39%. Most of the rest of your numbers are even, except the Lakers are out on the break and not the Pistons. Pistons start the second half with Lindsey's 3 bouncing away. Christian and Stack each with a dozen. Shaq with 21, the high scorers in the first half.
Lindsey struggled 0-6 that first half.
Terry Mills knocks down the long 2 and cuts 44-44. Lakers lead it. Pistons starters back out there. Grant and Kobe, but especially Grant, had to take an early seat because of foul trouble in the first half. And there is a tough triple for Ron Harper.
He dared him again, and he did that early in the ball game. Responded early in the second half.
Lakers by 13. And Mike Callahan's going to get Glenn Rice for his second. Grant working against Rice. Here's the turn and gun. In and out. I'd like to see him knock a couple down. Grant on a tear will get the Pistons back in this ball game. Going to dare AC Green. He fires. It won't fall. Rebound Terry Mills. And a push-off call by George Tolliver, who has been the Pistons' worst enemy tonight.
Los Angeles, out of bounds, fresh 24.
Terry's third. New clock for the Lakers. Glenn Rice gets it back from AC Green.
Trying to go to Kobe with the size advantage over Lindsey. Last time the lob was there, they didn't throw it before AC took the jump shot.
Good cut by Harper. Shaq found him. He laid it in. And now the lead is 59-44.
The quick cuts are there for the Lakers from the top.
Try to go to Stack in the post. Harper with a steal. Harper on the run. Ball batted away. Lindsey ahead to Stack. Against Rice. Lays it up and in.
Good job of converting off the turnover. A poor pass from Harper leads really to a Piston bucket.
Kobe had it slapped away by Lindsey, but he got some hand.
Ball's on the line, Lindsey Hunter. It's a second. Team second. Kobe Bryant.
And the Pistons with 10:01 to play in the third want a 20-second timeout. Lakers lead it 59-46. Take a look at the longest winning streaks. As you see George Irvin, his team, had the Lakers coming in. They had their streak snapped at 19 last night. The franchise owns the longest back in Wilt's day with Jerry West and Elgin at 33 in a row.
And I thought that one would really never be touched.
I'm starting to wonder now.
Well, I tell you what, if this Laker team hadn't lost last night, you know, that's a big what if. But at the same time, they had a legitimate shot of going after that record. I really, really believe. And I remember as a kid watching that Laker team in 33 in a row. That's just unbelievable.
In this league, you better believe it.
And remember that Bulls team when they won 70 games, they didn't do it either.
Exactly.
They had a couple of long streaks themselves, but not so easy.
Kobe has missed 3 in a row. Make it 4.
Unbelievable. 83%, and he's missed 4 in a row, I believe, and he's 1 of 5.
Does get a block on Stack.
That didn't linger too long.
Rice against Stack.
He makes the tough
down
ones.
deep. Yeah.
Takes the tough ones and can't hit the ones where he's 15 feet away with no one on him.
Harry Mills for 3. AC Green rebounds. The Pistons can't score. Shaq doubled. Now it's just one-on-one against Terry Mills to Kobe Bryant. On to Lindsey. Lindsey all the way through him. Terry Mills shortens up the shot.
Better get back.
Christian gets it back.
Otherwise, Shaq might have had himself a dunk. Good job.
Christian flips up a finger roll. It's wide to Shaquille. Now Kobe. Double pumps. Shaq made him miss. Stack made him miss. Lindsey with a spin. I don't know if this game can get any sloppier.
Well, and I think the crowd reflects it as it's pretty quiet in here, but how about the play by Jerry Stackhouse, George, to run back? And there's no question Kobe, I don't know what he was thinking. He thinks he's got a freebie, but that's just making up something that's not going to work, and give Jerry Stackhouse credit.
There are your turnovers. The Pistons with 14 of them. Second time's a charm for the Lakers. AC Green with a make.
Offensive rebounding again.
Jerry Stackhouse, and that's off the iron.
Well,
Glenn Rice.
Not in sync at all.
This is not the Piston team that won 4 of the first 5 on the homestand. This is not the same opposition, however, as well.
No question.
Lindsey hard to the hole against Harper, who fouled him.
That's the second. Team second.
Jerome on for Christian Laettner.
Lindsey Hunter at the line for the Detroit shooting 2.
We had a moment of silence before the game, Kelly, and it was quiet in here, and it was a long lingering moment too, because the most important member of the Palace Sports and Entertainment family, Bob Sosnick, who helped build this building, died last night of cancer after a long struggle, and our thoughts and good wishes and prayers go out to his wife Susu and all his family and friends. We will miss him.
They got to see the fruits of his labor, and responsible for all the good that's here. And that was pretty good what we just saw there. The lob to Kobe flushes another two.
AC Green got him the jam, and it's now 65-47 Lakers. And Ronnie Nunn.
He's calling an illegal defense, but now he's waving it off, saying that it was an inadvertent whistle. And let's get a look at that last play by the Lakers. You see Kobe give it up and runs off a high post screen. And there's the alley and the oop.
I don't think you can take a break here because there was not a call made. Ronnie Nunn waved his own call off. Now the Pistons will take a timeout. 7:19 to play in the third. 65-47 Lakers at the Palace on the Pistons Television Network.
Feast your eyes on gorditas from Taco Bell. Ooh. Warm, pillowy flatbread loaded with seasoned beef and all your favorite stuff. Choose from Baja, Santa Fe, or Supreme.
Ay, ay, ay.
And right now, they're just 49 cents each when you buy any drink. So you can afford to share some with a friend.
Hello, friend.
Gorditas, now just 49 cents with any drink. Grande taste, local value, only at Taco Bell.
Feeling gas pains?
In this Sunday's Detroit News and Free Press, find out if we'll ever get relief from pumped up fuel prices. Will it get worse before it gets better? And the state is talking about genetic screening of infants. The technology's ready. Are you?
Plus, Oscar predictions, tips on buying trees and shrubs, and great savings from ABC Warehouse, Target, CVS, and more.
This Sunday's Detroit News and Free Press. You'll get so much out of it because we put so much into it. All for just $1.50. Pick it up. Or for home delivery, call 1-800-395-3300.
Hosting a major golf tournament takes a lot of preparation, and no one knows that better than Arnold Palmer. Just ask Susan, his manager. With just one call, Office Depot delivers everything she needs to file dozens of registration forms and stacks of publicity folders. Yet even with all the last-minute details, Susan still finds time to take on an even bigger challenge. 18 holes with the boss.
Taking care of business.
Office Depot. Taking care of business.
Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers up now 65-47, and Shaq has been sensational.
Well, he's been productive to say the least. He's gotten great position inside. A big second quarter with 19 points. They found him in all different angles. He's knocked down some turnaround jump shots. He's dunked the ball. He's gotten great position. He's had an excellent evening and otherwise not so excellent ball game.
Grant Hill, I know, is dying to get on track. Out of the timeout, gets the jump stop gun to go and draws Glenn Rice's third foul. He can shorten the lead to 15 here with a lifetime to go, as Al McGuire used to say. Free throw won't go, though. Shaq with a rebound. 65-49 Lakers. 7:08 to play in the third.
Some pressure that we haven't seen from the Pistons.
Kobe Bryant over Crowder.
Good pump fake got John up in the air, and Kobe still made a tough shot from the corner.
Now 67-49 LA. Grant against Harper. To the rim. Rebound Jerome. Up and down.
He continues to go after it on the offensive glass, and pretty tough guy to battle in AC Green there, but Jerome Williams keeps finding a way.
Give Grant credit for taking it right at him. Shaq with a hook, and he hit it though, and he has 23.
Well, you can't block it unless you get it from behind. But Shaq quick on the trigger on that one.
Roddy with the long gun.
Really kind of quick with that shot by John.
No question. Kobe Bryant misses to Grant. Pistons trail 69-51. About halfway through the third at the Palace.
That wasn't a good sequence for the Lakers either.
And Stack goes to the rim, draws the foul. That's Harper's third. Upcoming events here at the Palace. The Judd's Power to Change Tour on stage tomorrow and Sunday beginning at 7:30. And the Frank's Nursery and Crafts Royal Hereford Circus presented by St. Joseph's Hospital will be in town Thursday, April the 6th through Sunday the 9th. For tickets, call 248-377-0100 or log on to palacenet.com.
Rice, Bryant, Harper, and Shaw, all with 3 for the Lakers.
And Stack has 16 as he drops them both. The Laker lead is 16. In the third, just over 5.5 to play in it. Shaquille against Terry Mills. Short, but Kobe's there.
Oh, my.
And the Pistons try to run up after the make, and they got Jerome down deep. The second time's a charm for the Junkyard Dog.
Well, Junkyard Dog also got himself another rebound. A couple of them there.
Harper against Crotty. Shaq off the high glass. He hit it. Count it. And a Terry Mills foul. That is 4 on Terry.
Well, unlike that last possession, this one was, you thought, pretty good defense, which they got Shaq to miss, but there was Kobe Bryant with the throwback.
Kobe's had some highlight film stuff tonight.
Boy, look at him get loose underneath the basket, timed it perfectly, and able to throw it back down, and there was Shaq on this possession off the window, and he gets fouled, an opportunity for 3. Somehow it goes.
Got that line driver working. You know, he's 4 out of 4 from the line. 26-9 boards for Shaq. The Lakers have their biggest lead. It's 74-55. Just under 5 to play in the third.
Well, that makes sense. A 51% free throw shooter's 4 for 4, and 83% free throw shooter's 1 for 5.
Anything can happen. Pistons somehow hanging on to the ball for John Crotty's baseline gun. It won't go. And look out. Here's Kobe. But A.C. Green got Crotty and held him up. Are we going to get a whistle? Let's see. Crotty's held. Kobe's ahead of the pack. Little 360 for Kobe. No basket.
You know, really a good job by John Crotty as A.C. Green put his arm out, but John wrapped him up to act like he got held, and it was a smart play by John Crotty.
The foul is on A.C. Green. 4:38 to play in the third. Lakers 74, Pistons 55. This is the Pistons Television Network.
I'm serious. Whenever guys find out I have a cat, they freak.
You kidding me? I love cats.
Of course, my cat's not like other cats.
Well, sure he isn't.
He gets so jealous if anyone drinks my Bud Light. Anyway, I'll go get changed.
You're right. Stupid cats.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
Oh, look at you two.
Make it a Bud Light.
They come to us for many reasons. Because we save them money on what they need with our everyday low price. Because we help them solve their problems and get them back on the road. And because we stand behind the parts we sell with a warranty that's good at more than 2,500 stores coast to coast. Fact is, people everywhere come to us because we're AutoZone, the largest auto parts retailer in America. And there's just no place any better.
Get to Meijer for the Pistons center court featured items. You know, a million reasons, a single store. They've got all kinds of stuff. Wouldn't you like to rip into this delicious bruschetta sauce stuffed crust pizza? Get 2 for just $11. And for a sweet finish, pick up some Edie's ice cream. All half-gallon varieties of this mouth-watering treat are 2 for only $6.
Lakers with a 74-55 lead. I think they'll have another winning season. In fact, they...
Will you bet on it?
Yep, that's 16. If you look at the most in a row.
If anything's a sure thing, right?
They are so good walking through this league this year. Jerry Stackhouse with a miss for the Pistons there. And with 4:25 to play in the third, the Pistons are now shooting .357. The Lakers .516. LA with a 74-55 lead. AC Green, Rice, Kobe, Harper, and Shaq. The starters on the floor for the Lakers. Shaquille against Montross. The baseline bounce.
Knocked away by Jerome along the baseline, and the Lakers will maintain possession.
Harper to trigger. Shaq is doubled. Turns, fires over Montross. No. Eric had it, lost it to Green. AC Green. Jerome with the rebound. Jerome Williams with 8 and 8 now. And the Pistons need a basket. Three on the clock. Jerome got some iron, got it back, got it down. That's all Jerome Williams' effort there.
Just plain hustle.
Rice with Michael Curry in his face, knocks it down anyway. 19 for Glenn Rice. He's 8 for 11.
Couldn't get any closer if he was deodorant.
Michael Curry gets to the basket. He has 6, and the Lakers lead 76-59. 2 minutes and 46 to play here in the third. Rice again with a clock at 7. This one's in and out to Eric Montross. He nearly nailed another. Stop and go by Stack. Gets to the basket. Won't go down. Jerome's there. Follows it up. No. Follows it up. No. Crotty taps it to Stack for 3. That would have been sweet. Pistons still scrapping for it. Out of bounds to the Lakers.
Well, Jerome Williams adding to his rebound totals.
He now has 12 boards and 10 points.
In a hurry. But the bad news, they come away empty again. That whole sequence, Shaq was standing at half court. Waiting.
That'll help. Just over 2 to play in the third. Lakers 76, the Pistons 59. Robert Horry off the bench. Gives to Shaq. Gets it back. Nearly stripped inside. 6 on the clock for Shaquille. And a 3-second call on Kobe Bryant, says Ronnie Nunn. Jerry Stackhouse sits down. Grant's back in the ball game. Stack was 16. Grant was 7. Here he is against Harper. And he nails it. 76-61. Rice against Michael Curry. Shaquille against Montross with Grant to help. A little up fake and a finger roll.
He's very agile for a big man, able to slither in spots you wouldn't think he could fit through.
28 for Shaquille O'Neal. Pistons keep it. Minute and 10 to play in the third. Grant to trigger. The clock's at 17. 78-61 Lakers. fumble by Montrose, picked up by Jerome Jackson up. No, gets it back. Takes it back at it. Finds Eric, rejected by Shaq.
Sometimes you think Jerome's playing with a pitchback.
That's good. I like that. He's been the buzz for the Pistons here in the second half. Helps the double on Shaq. Harper with a lot of time. Shaquille O'Neal banged and fouled.
They're more frustrated. They didn't get the rebound. Shaq in no position there to score from behind the basket. They just take one on him. Non-shooting foul. Lakers will have the ball on the side.
Rick Fox will rest Glenn Rice. Rice sits down, 8 for 12 for 19. Happy birthday to Farah Termizi from her brother Abdullah. Once in a while we just sneak those in. Young fella caught me at the half. I said, don't you have an easier one than that? Here's Shaq with a hook, and he hit it.
I'm just glad I didn't have to do it.
He has 30.
And speaking of doing it, Shaquille O'Neal again uses the window very well. Power, strength, agility.
The step to the stripe on Eric Montrose's third. Terry Mills on the bench with 4. Christian Laettner on for Montrose. Staggs back in the ball game for Jerome. 22.2 to play in the third. As you look at Christian Laettner, he has 12 points, 9 boards. Jerome 10 points and 13 rebounds. Getting a lot at that power forward spot. Shaq 4 for 4 so far from the line. He's perfect no longer. Back to reality. But the Lakers lead it 80-61. We're down to 10 seconds to play in the third at the Palace. Grant working against Fox.
Trying to push him towards help.
Michael Curry missed at the horn. After 3, the Lakers lead the Pistons 80-61. This is the Pistons Television Network.
Feast your eyes on gorditas from Taco Bell. Ooh. Warm, pillowy flatbread loaded with seasoned beef and all your favorite stuff. Choose from Baja, Santa Fe, or Supreme.
Ay, ay, ay.
And right now, they're just 49 cents each when you buy any drink. So you can afford to share some with a friend.
Hello, friend.
Gorditas, now just 49 cents with any drink. Grande taste, local value, only at Taco Bell.
To go. They need a 3. They haven't made one all night. Here's the inbound. They're looking for Tate Jeffries. The freshman, he flashes open. He lets it fly. It's a 3 to win the game. It's good! At the buzzer. Tate Jeffries. I'll call Jerry. CFU. They beat Middleton 62-61.
What?
Did you see the game?
50 states, 1 rate, no roaming, and no long distance charges. AT&T digital 1 rate now starting at $59.99. So rub it in. There's no reason not to.
What is the destination of your business? Do you know how to get there? You need a partner. To reach your destination, you need more than a bank. You need Michigan National.
High-power binoculars magnify every little shake. But with Canon image stabilizer binoculars, see this button? Just press it and watch this eagle soar through the air. Or watch this eagle land. Canon image stabilizer binoculars continually adjust for shake, so you can capture the grace of an African lion or a Detroit lion. Canon image stabilizer binoculars, official binocular supplier of the NFL.
Detroit Pistons basketball is brought to you by Taco Bell, home of the chalupa, by Canon, so advanced it's simple, and by National City, follow your own lead.
Omnipoint quick stats. The Lakers starters doing it to the Pistons starters, 78-43. Pistons trap Kobe Bryant, trying to turn up the D to start the fourth, trailing 80-61. Grant, Michael Curry, Christian, Eric Montross, and Lindsey on the floor. Robert Horry steps back and sticks it.
Horry at times can be one of those guys that gets very streaky.
Oh man, does he get hot?
He has the ability to shoot it.
Michael Curry down deep. Grant Hill got him the ball. Kobe, Brian Shaw, Horry, Derek Fisher, and Rick Fox for the Lakers. Fox inside and pushed off and then lost it out of bounds. Mike E. Moore for Eric Montross. And without Shaq on the floor, Mikey Moore could do some damage.
They just give Shaq some rest. Wait and see if Mikey Moore does some damage. But that lane is definitely a lot thinner with him not there.
Lakers illegal defensively. We have 11:07 to go in the game. Lakers lead 82-63.
I should say fatter because there's more room.
Yep. But they are 53-12 for nothing, and Shaq is the main reason why. Christian screens for Lindsey, gets it back, gives it back, 5 on the clock. Off the iron to Brian Shaw.
I thought Mike was going to run on the floor.
He's a little upset here. Kobe misses, but Fox will try.
Get it back.
Lindsey up for the rebound. Knocked out by Horry, so it's Piston basketball. There's Spider Sally, a back-to-back champion Piston. A member of the Lakers. Phil Jackson had him, of course, with the Bulls. And I told you Mikey Moore was going to do something. He has 4.
Well, he just did that one. The put-back flush, Mikey Moore.
82-65. 10 and 15 to go. Horry against Mikey Moore. Can't shake him. Comes up limping. Brian Shaw with the floater. Michael Curry with the rebound. And Grant's grab because Horry's hurting. He may have to come out. We'll take a break here. 9 and 58 to go. It's the official timeout time. Lakers 82, Pistons 65 at the Palace on the Pistons Television Network.
Okay, people, we got work to do. It's time to boogie. 5, 7, 6, 8. We take our job as NBA dance consultants very seriously. I need more. Like this. You have to feel the music. River dance. I used to be able to do this. Nice. I like it. Woo, give it up now, give it up.
Are you guys sure about this?
Absolutely.
Company, proud sponsor of the Detroit Pistons. Great tasting Smithfield Lean Generation Pork is available in many fine supermarkets near you.
With every change in life comes a wealth of opportunities. But to seize those opportunities, you sometimes need a partner, like National City. Tell us where you want to go. Share with us the goals you want to achieve. Then let National City provide you with the home equity loans, car loans, and investment opportunities to make them happen. National City. Follow your own lead.
Full house at the Palace for the Pistons and the Lakers. Let's check some other games tonight. Pacers beat the Rockets. Philly over Utah. Toronto beat Orlando. Thanks, the Pistons say. Boston over Atlanta, that's final. The Knicks beat Charlotte in the third. The Bulls lead Golden State. Also underway, the Clippers trailing in Denver. Grant against Kobe, and Shaq's back in the ball game. In time to argue with Ronnie Nunn and Mike Callahan on what I think was going to be an illegal defense warning.
We had one of these before, and
they're going to wave off. Is this too complicated, guys?
They switched illegally. Run it down, bro.
George Irvin saying it should have been an illegal defense. The clock's at 12. The Pistons put it back in play. Lindsey misses on the drive to Ori. Derek Fisher, solid point guard who certainly paid his dues. Ori with the drive, and Mikey Moore takes the charge. That's the fourth on Ori.
Detroit out of bounds.
John Black, the Laker publicist, is from Bay City. Want to say hello to his mother Elaine and stepfather Paul Van Mullicum up in Bay City. Paul recovering from bypass surgery. We want him to have a very speedy recovery. A lot of great people and great fans up in Bay City. Stack gets to the lane, and Fox fouls him. We have 9 and 18 left. As you look at the off-guard comparison, Stack and Kobe Bryant.
That hardly tells the story. Been a pretty sloppy and mostly uneventful type ball game.
Has not been pretty. But the Pistons are within 15 with 9 to go. And Stack, with the 2 free throws, has 18. Ori against Mikey Moore. Christian's playing Shaq. Rick Fox with a baseline gun. It won't go. Shaq reaches over everybody, gets it back for Fox. Kobe. Ori misses on the stick back. Down he goes. This is going to be Mikey Moore's foul.
A couple of offensive rebounds, and this one by Ori takes the hard foul. Thankfully, he got that one leg down on the ground, and I think it looked a little bit worse than it actually was, but nonetheless a hard fall.
And the Lakers will take a timeout here. 8:53 to go. They lead 82-67 at the Palace. This is the Pistons Television Network.
32-75.
I didn't bring my purse.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
It did look good on him.
My job doesn't leave me much time for myself. That's why HAP was such a smart choice for my health care. HAP gives me options without running me all over town. No matter where I go, I can relax, knowing HAP is there for me every step of the way. I see HAP as healthcare coverage for the whole person, and that's something I can believe in.
A great time is a sure thing at Travelers Bay Casino Resorts. A great time is a sure thing. It has a familiar ring. 'Cause it's all here. Life's a ball here. Ready, set. Now let the games begin. A great time is a sure thing. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna grin. That's the business we're in. A great time is a sure thing at Travelers Bay Casino Resorts.
Say hi to Pete Scorch, producer director. That's Budweiser's Auto Motion. Let's check what's on tap for Bud Light.
Pete's Harem.
The Phoenix Suns on Friday the 31st. Penny Hardaway, Jason Kidd, and the Sprite Family Night. How about that for as low as $69? 4 tickets, 4 soft drinks, 2 T-shirts, a large Domino's pizza. To order, call 248-377-0100. What's on tap? Brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Well, on St. Patrick's Day, I think they're making it more than one.
If you're out there, be careful.
Right. Do what you want, but just stay in one place, will you? Do us all a favor.
Ori gets 2 and has 4.
Seems to be all right after that fall. At least on the outside.
Yeah. Stack will work against him. Kobe doubles. Ori got it. Clock at 14, though. And the Pistons, who trail 84-67, have 8 and 43 to try and do something about the deficit. Grant finds Christian and gets it back against Kobe. Spinning inside off the high glass, and he hit it.
Nice job by Grant that time. Got Kobe up in the air, and Shaq not even long enough for that one. Off the window.
Here's Kobe. Deep to Shaquille. And Christian will be called for the foul by George Tolliver. It was a kind call for Shaq. 8 and 23 to go. The Lakers lead at 84-69. Shaq has 30. He's had 40 on back-to-back nights now, back-to-back games against Denver and Washington. The first time a Lakers done that, what, since 1970? And one-year idol. The guy whose likeness appears on the NBA logo.
Jerry West. I just thought that was amazing that he was no fouls for Shaq and 30
That's amazing, too.
Yeah. I just can't believe that no Laker had done that since that time. Figure with Jabbar.
Yeah. So many great players, they spread it around.
Magic.
Shaq has 31.
And Gail Goodrich.
Grant on the drive. Andy is drawing the foul.
Well, that means no Chamberlain either?
Not since 70. Fisher with a foul there. I think when Grant had back-to-back 40s, he was the first since you.
Yeah, but I'm way after Jerry West. Thank you.
And you're right. That was about 13 years later. Grant with a dozen. Might be hard to top that 56, then 41. It's 85-70. Pistons could sure use a stop with 8 minutes to go. Lakers know it. Go to Shaq. Powers it up and down.
With 4 guys around him, Shaq still finds a way.
Down 17.
So wide.
Christian against Ori. Tries to baseline bounce it for Lindsay. Let him just a little too much. As Phil Jackson looks on, his team leads 87-70. 7 and 44 to go. Kobe with a fall away from Shaq, and he fills it up. Kobe Bryant with 19. Ditto for Glenn Rice. Shaq has 33, and the Pistons call timeout. Lakers 89 and the Pistons 70. 7 and 27 to go in the game. It's a Palace timeout on the Pistons television network.
Is this the line for the Ferris wheel?
No, it's the Rick Springfield show.
Rick Springfield? What are you doing? I'm calling Judy. Hello? Judy, listen to this!
50 states, one rate, no roaming, and no long distance charges. AT&T Digital One rate now starting at $59.99. So go back in time. There's no reason not to.
Oh my gosh, he looked right at me!
It's not just a tomato. It's not just a papaya. No, not just a papaya. It's your tomato. It's your papaya. That's why some of the finest chefs shop at Maya. Fresh from the field, fresh to your tummy.
There's a million reasons. I'll sing a star.
Mario Perillo here, taking you to Italy with Domino's new Italian Originals Chicken Grill Pizza. Now for only $10.99 a night, travel with me through tender chicken, marinated in Italian spices. Meander through slice after slice of Tuscany with seasoned onions. Marvel at the colors of the peppers, red, yellow, and green. New Domino's Italian Originals Chicken Grill Pizza on a special crust for only $10.99. This promises to be the pie of a lifetime.
The man who invented the triangle offense there, walking back to take a seat on the Laker bench, Tex Winter in his 53rd year as a Division I or pro coach. Last 14 seasons with the Bulls, over with Phil Jackson. Now with the Lakers, and guess who he coached in college?
Coach George Irvin. Can you believe that?
Ouch. Grant gets all the way to the basket, and the finger roll won't fall.
Kobe slashing.
Kobe misses. Lindsay runs it down for Stack. Kobe from behind, blindsides it to Fisher. Good thing they have those collapsible rims. Shaq with the jam. He's 15 for 24 for 35.
That's like you and I playing with the kids, George, the little one.
Grant shot hits the side of the glass. He'll come back with it. But that's out of bounds, I believe. We know we got a Terry Mills loose ball. Guess who's checking into the ball game? Spider Salad. And he'll get a nice hand here at the Palace. As does Shaq for an awesome job. He has scored 35.
And I think he can take the rest of the night off.
91-70. The Lakers lead the Pistons. 6:38 to go. Kobe Bryant guns it down.
That's a shot he's become real good at. He's so long and fades away, he can't block it. He's got a nice touch.
Grant gets a Christian screen. Fires from the top. Off it comes to Ori. Robert Ori now with 6, and the Lakers lead by 25. We still have 6 to go, and they have scored 95. Stack shot away to Fox.
Believe it or not, this has not been anywhere near their best performance, but you would think they were a little upset with the loss last night against the Wizards.
Kobe Bryant back for a deuce. It's a 12-0 Laker run. The Pistons take a timeout. The Lakers all over them tonight, 97-70. Behind the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal. He scored 35. This is the Pistons Television Network.
There's something special about the folks who work at AutoZone. The fact that they know more than a thing or two about looking up parts and solving problems. Their willingness to go the extra mile. And their belief in doing what's right. So it's no wonder why millions of customers turn to us each week for help in getting back on the road. Because working at AutoZone means taking pride in taking care of people.
If I couldn't beat every deal, I couldn't sleep at night, which means I'd have to watch a lot of old movies or infomercials. I hate infomercials. Every time there's a sale at ABC, a salesperson gets his wings. When it comes to great deals, I'm not saying our competitors are losers. They're just the opposite of winners.
ABC Warehouse. No losers, just the closest thing to wholesale.
Right now, get this RCA DirecTV system only $97 or less.
How much power do you really need? The Sierra Extended Cab has the most powerful standard engine of any truck in its class. Not because you need it now, but because one day you will. And being prepared for that day is what having a professional-grade truck is all about. The GMC Sierra, above and beyond.
Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers all over the Pistons 97-70. We have 5:47 to go, and the Pistons are getting out of town with 4 wins in 6 games on the homestand. Despite what happened here tonight, they'll go to Vancouver on Sunday, then Seattle and Portland back-to-back, and then Sacramento and the Clippers back-to-back to finish the trip before coming home on the 29th against Charlotte.
5 of those on the road, and 5 out of those 7 have winning records. So it's part of the schedule we talked about.
Michael Curry getting to the basket. John Sally with a rebound. Fans want Sal to jack it up. He'll make the pass to Brian Shaw instead. Horry with the long gun. Oh, man, he missed everything. Nearly missed the backboard. But the Lakers will keep it. Pistons knock it out. 4 on the clock. Obviously, he got no iron. Shaw with time, and it's down. A triple for Brian Shaw.
Quick trigger. And the good thing Devin George passed it, because I don't think he was aware of the clock. Brian Shaw was.
With the Pistons set up. We'll get a John Sally foul. Devin George, first-round pick out of Augsburg, Minnesota. That's a Division III school.
Yeah.
Put up a ton of points there. Loy Vaught's checked in for the Pistons. Mikey Moore with a jam. Crotty with a nice feed.
A good duck in there by Mikey Moore after he set the screen, stepped in the lane, found himself open. Really amazing, a Division III player. It's not something that happens very often, George.
And a first-round pick.
Yeah. And let alone a free agent making it. He was a first-round pick out of a Division III school.
Brian Shaw misses. Michael Curry board. Loy Vaught is open. Down it goes.
Nothing to it. Loy Vaught steps onto the floor and able to swish one from 15 feet.
100-74 LA. Here's Devin George. Off the heel, but Derek Fisher gets it back. Sally in the post against Mikey Moore. Bounces deep to Brian Shaw, but it gets away to Loy Vaught. Crowdy hooks it back to Mikey Moore. Clock at 12. To the lane. Guns it down. Mikey Moore with 8. Devin George with the drive, and a block's going to be called on Mikey Moore. Travis Knight back in the game. Shaquille O'Neal helped bring out a big crowd tonight for the Pistons and the Lakers. Shaw against Michael Curry. Just over 3 to go. Sally over Mikey Moore. Off the heel. Loy Vaught to Crotty. And his bounce to Mikey Moore gets away.
He was open, just a little behind him. Mikey Moore pointing to the sky, saying throw it up high.
Lakers lead it 100-76. Just under 3 to go in the game. Sally went up over Vaught and drew the Loy Vaught foul. John Sally One of the X factors for the Pistons.
That's some
3 World Championship rings.
And some ugly pair of shoes on, let me tell you. I don't know whether our camera guy can get a look at those, but boy, I'd trade those in a second. There's the banner from the 1990 championship.
Sal sticks them both. He's wearing number 16 with 22 not available. Thought Bob Lanier's number 16 might be nice to wear.
And the Lakers are running out of some numbers as well.
You can wear that in LA. Michael Curry drawing a foul. There's Spider. Of course, married a Motor City gal and has family here now. Michael Curry will shoot a pair. First one falls. The president and CEO of a Motor City tradition, Pablo Island. John Oram is here with his kids, Crystal, Michael, and Courtney.
Hey guys.
I know they enjoyed the hoopla and the build-up. The game hasn't been quite what we had hoped. Shaw against Michael Curry. John Sally against Loivaught. 5 on the clock. Sally screens for Fisher, and he fires. It's off the heel to Travis Knight. Well, it's been all Lakers tonight. And Mikey Moore for the shove down on Sal.
John Sally fell. He didn't fall like a tree. He kind of just crumbled. He's left.
John Sally at the line, 1+. Spider shoots 2.
We had a great reception last year when we brought individual members of the Pistons' first championship team back on special nights. It's always good to see him. Sal with a quick 4 from the free throw line here late. Lakers 104 and the Pistons 78. Mikey Moore inside. And this will be a Sally foul.
Mikey Moore at the line, 1+. He shoots 2.
There's Kobe. How about that? 25, 8 rebounds, 6 assists for Kobe Bryant. Kind of a reasonably quiet, despite a couple of spectacular dunks. Big time basketball game.
You're right, and he was in foul trouble as well. So that was a sneaky
wasn't it?
Night of 25 and 8 to go along, as you said, with 6 assists. So
Mikey Moore makes double figures as he hits from the free throw line. George misses, but Knight taps it in.
Travis Knight out of the University of Connecticut.
Just over a minute and a half to go. Loivaught inside for Mikey Moore. Crotty with the drive and a scoop, and it won't fall. Here come the Lakers. They lead it 106-80.
Well, it's not showtime, but it's effective.
And it's win number 54 against 12 losses.
And counting, you're right, and improved to 25 and 8 on the road. And they've got 2 more games on this trip. They'll be in New York on Sunday afternoon and down in Miami on Monday night.
Those could be very interesting games. Potential NBA Finals preview type games.
Possibilities are there.
Obviously, I think Indiana represents the East, but we'll see.
It's hard to pick somebody in the East. I agree with you, but not so certain. And I still think that Portland will have a lot to say out west, and maybe possibly another team.
How's Utah playing lately? They're playing great.
Yeah, of course.
All on the road.
And nobody gives them much mention.
They've won 9 straight.
I think they've missed their opportunity over the last couple of years.
Yep, the window could be closed, but you know they're going to play through it as best they can.
You show up.
Give them credit.
That's all you do. You show up and play the 48 and see what happens.
Continue with basketball talk in a moment. Travis Knight inside for the jam, and it's 110-80. You know, Patrick Ewing's come back with a vengeance.
He's played very
New
well.
York, and,
he has.
Needless to say, as a Patrick fan, I'm happy to see that.
Well, can he sustain it, though? Can he do it?
I think so.
Do it during the playoffs when they don't have as much rest. That's going to be the true test.
Mikey Moore now with a dozen. The big fella, 5 for 5 and 2 for 2 from the line.
We need a radio show.
You and you wouldn't get up that early. 110 to
who says it has to be at 6? We can do it drive time. Just get Linzer. Wake us up.
She might just do that. 15 seconds to go, folks.
I'm happy St. Patrick's Day to her as well.
And they all are friends and fans who are listening. Devin George misses.
Big night for the Irish.
We don't mean the Fighting Irish. Travis Knight with that foul. And with 6.2 seconds to go, will walk down and shoot. This has been a tough night for the Pistons.
35% shooting for the Pistons, so the Lakers will improve in that aspect. They hold the Pistons to 82 points as of now. They increased their scoring because they threw 110 on you, and I thought they didn't play well.
I would agree. But then you look inside the numbers a little bit. Did you think Kobe Bryant played as well as those numbers show that he did?
No, not really, but that just shows you how dangerous they can be. He has an off night, and he does that. And Shaq was just his usual dominating self at both ends.
The free throws won't fall, and the Lakers win the ball game. Big house at the Palace saw the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal, score 35. Lakers 110, Pistons 82. This is the Pistons Television Network.
Tonight on the UPN 50 10 o'clock news.
Hi, I'm Amir Jacobson.
And I'm Rich Fisher. Tonight, after the Pistons game here on UPN 50.
This 12-year-old girl is being called a hero tonight, all because of what she did behind the wheel of a school bus. We'll explain tonight.
I'm Meg Oliver. Take a look at this view of Comerica Park. We're looking for office buildings and rooftops where you can catch all the action for free. We'll show you what we found tonight.
And we'll tell you where gas is selling for $1.41 a gallon.
Good evening, folks. Hold the door, hold the door. Okay, hold that elevator. Hold one more. Whoa. Hey, open the door. Somebody get that, please. People, somebody press the button. Frank, come on, I can see you in there. Please open the door. Hey, come on, we're reasonable people here. Hey, look. Oh, that's my Bud Light. Hit it, Frank.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
I can't shake them.
Is this going on?
Make it a Bud Light.
This is our home. We're retired.
Visiting all 50 states.
We drive 500 miles some days.
Usually more. So we really rely on our tires.
That's why we buy Kelly tires. Got them at Bell Tire.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Kelly's last a long time.
And they can handle just about anything. Honey.
Now, if the guys at Bell Tire can just find us a set of Kellys so we can make it to our last stop.
Bell Tire.
Can Sprite make you a more extreme mountain biker? Not if you don't stay on your bike. All Sprite does is quench your thirst.
Maybe those sharp pointy rocks will stop them.
Nope.
If you see an advertised sale price lower than ours, it's probably for milk or eggs or something.
ABC Warehouse, the closest thing to wholesale.
Get this GE 31-inch stereo color TV, just $388 or less.
The answer to tonight's Pistons trivia question is A, the Atlanta Hawks. Since 1957, Detroit has beaten the Hawks 130 times, the most Piston wins against any opponent. Pistons trivia was brought to you by Michigan National Bank.
I'll have your complete weekend forecast, plus a look at the first day of spring tonight after the Pistons.
An alien race is unleashing hell on Earth.
It's our world, not theirs.
We need you to join us. Hellsworn.
Saturday at 8 on UPN 50.
Detroit Pistons basketball was brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. By Sprite. Obey your thirst. Sprite. By Office Depot. Taking care of business. By AutoZone. The best parts in auto parts. By Traverse Bay Casino Resorts, where a great time is a sure thing. By Meyer. A million reasons, a single store. By Kelly Tires and your local Kelly dealer, Bell Tire. And by Taco Bell, home of the Chalupa.
Couple of bell ringers tonight for Bell Tire and Kelly Tires. Only 2 Piston triples, that's right. So Bell Tire and Kelly Tires donate $100 to the Pistons Palace Foundation. And our player of the game for Traverse Bay Casino Resorts, Christian Leitner. Strong game, 12 points, 10 rebounds in 25 minutes. He shot 5 for 9. Continues to play well in March, as he did, of course, collegiately at Duke. And that group is Skillet playing the Palace. Steve Crow, one of the sports writers for the Free Press, a key member of that group. Let's check our upcoming TV package now. Out west, the first 2 games of the trip in Vancouver and Seattle with Fred and Greg on Fox. And then the Wednesday nighter in Portland, the Pistons will get another crack at the Blazers, who came from behind to beat them here earlier in the homestand. That will be on UPN 50, 10 o'clock against Portland on Wednesday. Brought to you by our proud TV sponsors, Anheuser-Busch, Sprite, and AutoZone. Pistons shoot just 35%, Kelly, and the Lakers up near 50%, and it was way too much of LA tonight.
It was, to say it was a struggle would be an understatement. They were thoroughly beaten in every which way there was. Not a good way to end what was a successful homestand at 4-2. But as you know, they go on the road for 5, George, a tough place to play. They'll try to have to put this out of their mind.
Sure.
Because they know every one of those teams on their court are a lot different, particularly the teams under 500 would be on the road. So it's going to be a tough 5 games for the Pistons. All you can do is show up and take them one at a time.
All right, more on this one in a moment from the Palace on the Pistons Television Network.
No matter what time it is, it's time for McDonald's Sunrise to Sunset specials. Right now, you can get our delicious sausage McMuffin with egg sandwich for breakfast for only 99 cents. And for lunch or dinner, you can get a tender, flaky filet-o-fish sandwich for just 99 cents as well. But you better hurry before the sun goes down on these deals for good.
You get more for your money 'cause McDonald's treats you right.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
If I couldn't beat every deal, I couldn't sleep at night, which means I'd have to watch a lot of old movies or infomercials. I hate infomercials. Every time there's a sale at ABC, a salesperson gets his wings. When it comes to great deals, I'm not saying our competitors are losers. They're just the opposite of winners.
ABC Warehouse. No losers, just the closest thing to wholesale.
Right now, get this RCA DirecTV system only $97 or less.
The home team is committed. Committed to getting into the playoffs. Committed to getting families into homes. Along with neighborhood revitalization efforts, the home team is breaking down the barriers to home ownership, sponsoring home buying fairs, and providing free information. The Pistons and the Fannie Mae Foundation, Detroit's home team.
It was 110-82. The Lakers over the Pistons at the Palace tonight. Shaquille O'Neal with 35, and he made another strong case for MVP.
Well, there's no question in my mind that he is the MVP. And again, as you said, he made a strong case tonight with 35 points, really dominated in the inside. And the Pistons just don't have anybody to match up. no matter how much George Irvin tried to double and triple team, he's smart enough now to give it up to people. I thought the early start by Glenn Rice also played a part in the Lakers' victory.
No question. All right, the Pistons put it behind them, pack their bags, and head out west and play 5 in 7 nights. And that will say a lot about how the rest of this season is going to go. But still in all, a very successful 4-2 homestand. For my partner, KT, and happy St. Patty's Day to you. And for our associate director, Mike the Animal Smith, and for Dr. Rock himself, our producer director, Peter Oskorich. I'm George Blaha. So long, everybody, from the Palace.